Our friend Benjamin will play us a repertoire.
Ben Paz.
Huh?
Ben Paz.
Ben Paz. My apologies.
Ben Paz will play one song, and he'll dedicate it to his idol and to the people who've helped him make this possible. The musicians who he's played with, who've taught him that he's good enough, he's smart enough, and doggone it, people will like him. If he learns how to sing his songs in the proper keys, instead of sounding like a worn-out horse. So this goes out to Roy Shaked, who's the drummer in our band. Our band is called the Band of Prophets. The bassist's name is Oded Schechter, and the lead guitarist's name is Ido Agmon. I'd like to thank them, and I'd also like to thank Yaron, our producer, for making it all possible. I'd also like to thank the people behind the project, the producers who are the executive producers, Mr. Stephen Rosen, also known as Itamar, Mr. Mitchell Horn, also known as Mordechai, and Mr. Michael Sausen, also known as Akiva. And so, this goes out to my family as well, because I love you even though you don't love me as well as I love you. But nevertheless, my love is real, my love is true. And let me get back to one thing I was explaining earlier. I know I'm wasting your time, Atticus, and I apologize for that. I'm supposed to just be singing here, but earlier I was saying, as I was interrupting our host, that the Jewish number for to be alive is 18, because chet is 8, and chet is sin. It is a sin not to save the world with money if you have enough to do so. So I publicly would like to ask the Reichman family to release the funds that they've been collecting for this purpose, as they have already been doing. In other words, we are trying to save the world with money. If you won't kill us, we'll tell you why. It's because God is love. I already said that. I won't take the name in vain. It's Yud K Vav K, sounds exactly like Ahava when you say it, but I'm no high priest, and so I would like to thank the Makubal, Rav Daniel, or Rav David Daniel HaKohen, for helping me and guiding me spiritually, and I was introduced to him by the producers who've been giving me money in times of life to be alive, either $1,800 or $3,600 each month in order to make this project possible. 18 is the number for life because Yud, which is the first letter in the word we have for God that actually means love in the Kabbalah, as anybody from the Kabbalah Center from Madonna on down can tell you, Yud is 10. Chet is 8. Sinning is not saving the world with your money. It's hoarding it up, going into a place like Iraq and pretending you're doing the world any good after you already took over the heroin trade in Afghanistan. My idol, Bruce Springsteen. His idol, Bob Dylan. When they came out on stage together, I said, maybe it's time to write songs instead of just writing poetry. Thank God I had also smoked marijuana and didn't lie when I came back from the promised land like some Jews do. It's not just for you. It's in our Bible, it's in our prayers. We say it every day. And Moses spoke to the people, thou shalt take drugs, and they shall be holy. They shall be vegetarian. They shall be taken in sums and quantities that are appropriate for the human body to look naturally its best, whether with a plumper stomach because it ate more cheese or a lesser stomach because it ate less cheese. Vegetarianism is actually Moses' religion. And then there's a word called kost, which means truth in Aramaic and is what it sounds like when you actually puff on the ketoret, hasamim. The ketoret, of course, being cannabis. Kene bosim is actually what we call it. So thank God one Jew went up to heaven with his helium voice and came back down with, my idol is Bruce Springsteen. This song is dedicated to him. And it's because I was born in Jersey, and as a kid I started getting motorcycle sickness. Motion sickness. When I was on a motorcycle with a guy named Timmy Regan, who happens to be my dentist and Bruce's too, and he was smoking weed as an adult teenager trying to forget whatever pain he had in his life, and I got motion sickness for the first time.